Hello everybody, welcome back to Tekkit with the Pros-ish. Today we're going to be working on mainly setting up our farm. So yeah, let's get straight into it. We set up a bunch of recipes that I'm going to be making here, so here we go. Here's the first one, very easy. Yay, plastic sheets.
You're cutting out. You might need to hold your button longer.
So I got my plastic sheets. I forgot that one's designed. Whoops.
You're fired. That's the planter if you're looking it up in this thing.
Yay, I remembered it after all. So this is the planter. It's going to be for our farm. It's going to be, because we're going to have wheat first, and then we're going to go into cattle and stuff, okay? So this is going to be planting the seeds. Next up, this is going to be cutting the things. See the two shears, the gold, yeah. So there's the harvester. Again, that'll be cutting the things that are planted after they're ready to be harvested.
Can I get those 4 plastic sheets from you, please, sir?
There you are. Am I still cutting out? Am I good?
You're good.
Okay.
The next recipe in your line is to make the magma engine.
Yes, we're making magma engines as well.
They produce double the amount of power of those steam engines. Hello, Mr. Sheep. He wants my wheat. Mr. Sheep, he wants my wheat. He's coming through the window.
I can't remember the design pattern I had here.
That one is the iron in the middle with
it's the Invar gear, right?
Yep, correct.
So now I got my 2 Invar gears. I'm going to place them on both sides of the redstone transmission coil, correct?
Nope, piston.
Both sides of the piston, like so. And yeah, that's going to give me my magnet generator.
Bah. Me and the sheep are having a conversation.
About who's right and wrong, or what?
About why he can't have the wheat in my hand. Because he really wants the wheat in my hand.
So now, in the last episode, I a little bit talked about the phase transport pipes. We decided that we're going to go ahead and build them so we don't have to worry about running power to everything and losing efficiency and all that. And plus, we don't want our farm right by our house, so we don't have to hear sheep and cows mooing all the time. So, we're going to turn them into phase conductive pipes. Now, I got to make the last piece for the farm.
That piece in there is actually not for the farm.
Oh, my bad. What's it for?
That piece is for the routing of items to separate the wheat from the seeds so that we can keep feeding seeds back into the planter without having to do it manually.
There you go, the item router. Alright.
The
Moving
next
on.
recipe in the top one is the finish of our farm.
Okay.
Driving this sheep crazy. I'm running back and forth through the windows with the wheat in my hand, and he's just following me.
What was the name of the thing that it makes?
Tin something. upgrade, and then parentheses 10.
Let's see if we can find it.
Come on, Mr. Sheep. Come on. Come on, Mr. Sheepy. Good, Mr. Sheepy.
Upgrade 10. Okay, there it is. My bad, I had the tin in the middle. I mean, yeah, the tin in the middle and not the plastic in the middle. Anyways, so upgrade 10. Whatever this does.
The next two recipes are for future use. I just want to get them now. Seems how they're easy to make.
May as well. Lots of crafting
Can you guess what
today.
they are without looking?
Looks like some form of piston. I don't know. Ooh, a computer. You do love your computers, don't you?
Now he's talking to you. He's trying to convince you to make me give him the wheat. The sheep, he's standing next to you talking to you. And you're ignoring him, and he doesn't like it.
Go away, sheepy. I don't like sheep. They creep me out.
The next one is if you have a chest down, like we have over here, it's an upgrade for the chest.
Always good to have a better chest.
The next ones are all recipes for the item routing system. Here you go, Mr. Sheepy. Come eat the bed. If you eat the bed, I'll give you the wheat. Do we have a deal? You eat the bed, I'll give you the wheat. You know, he killed 3 of your brothers to make this bed.
The item collector is what it makes, right?
Yes, one of them was the item collector, and the other one of them was the...
The conveyor belt?
Correct.
Okay. Where to now?
We're going to actually place the engine. Unless you want to take a nap.
Yeah, we probably should. Make it day, and then it was day. There's like this yellow floating thing in the sky on my screen. It's kind of annoying. It looks like it's right over the quarry. It's like lining the quarry. That's kind of cool. Whatever. Alright, continuing on.
All right. The magma engine goes right here.
Let me make sure I got the right
You can see we already have a few overheated.
Bless you. So these are the magma engines we already have. See them hard at work. These are the steam engines. That one's overheated. That one's overheated. These ones probably out of coal. And yeah, they are working their butts off to keep our quarry running.
The phase conductive pipe, sir, if you would.
What's this fancy thing right here?
Go ahead and place it right here. On the roof by that gold pipe over here.
Right there?
Correct. If you right click now on the pipe, it'll give you a user interface.
Yep. Send only?
Yes, this one we want send only, but you have to set its frequency.
Okay. Or we want the frequency.
Can you please change the pipe from private, please?
It's pubic. Yay.
We'll make it 110, so all electrical frequencies will be 110.
Okay, easy enough.
All right, so now in the future we can move our nice little machines further away from here and make it look prettier.
Yay.
But the big thing we're going to do is set up this over here.
So this is the item sorting or the farm stuff?
Both, actually.
Okay.
You see down here where this gold pipe is? If you could put the planter on top of that gold pipe.
This is the planter.
All right, and then this hole right here, put an item collector.
Item collector. Yep.
All right. Now, right here, also put an item collector. All right, and then right there, in between that little gap there, put the item router.
Okay.
All right, you see how it's all color-coded?
Yeah.
So green is going to go to this item collector, which that item collector will put it into this chest.
Okay.
And red will send it down the conveyor belt back into the plant.
So we're gonna have
So
like the
if you right
seeds
click
and all
on it,
that.
yeah, if you right click on it, you can see it brings up a routing thing just like the diamond pipe does.
Yeah.
So we're putting putting wheat down into the chest, and seeds down into red. So
Easy
now, if I start throwing stuff at it, you see how the seeds popped out, and they should all go into the planter. Yep, you right-click on the planter, and it is now full.
My bad. I keep putting crap down everywhere.
All right. Now, this gold pipe right here, we are going to want to put the harvester.
One harvester right on top of it?
Not that one. Right here, underneath the liquid pipe.
Right in front of the conveyor belt?
Correct.
Like up inside of the air?
No, right here on the gold pipe. Oops, that gold pipe.
Right there?
Correct. Now, you see this little hole? That's actually its output. So that's where it spits stuff out. To change that, you use the sledgehammer that I have in my hand, and you just hit it. You right-click, hit it. Until you get the little munchy face facing the way you want it. And that is its actual interface.
So that's where it's going to eat stuff from.
All right, now let me fill in all this fancy stuff.
Okay.
All right, now our nice little gold pipe here. This is where you're going to put the next phase conductive pipe. Now you're going to open its user interface again.
Let's not put another pipe on top of it.
You are going to put this one to send and receive and make it public and set its frequency to 110.
Done and done.
Now, you see how it only did this little 3x3?
Yep.
That is because we haven't upgraded it yet.
Well, we might want to
So
do that.
if you right-click on it, if you right-click on the planter, you see that little thing underneath the energy, work, and idle display?
Yeah, on the bottom right.
That is where you put that. Yep, that's where you put the 10 upgrade. And you notice how it just all of a sudden started using a lot more. Uh-oh. My calculations were wrong.
Oh,
That's fine.
That's all right. Just fill in the spots and we'll let it go.
All right, I created another one earlier to add into the harvester because the harvester will only reach that little bit in front of it also. Wasn't really a matter of filling in the spots. I have to actually move the whole entire facility back. One block.
Okay.
Or move this forward one block, but this is our wheat farm, which apparently we didn't get enough seeds for.
That's all right. I'm sure that it'll grow more seeds as it goes.
Did it already just harvest something?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think maybe grass. Ow. Oh, I'm starving.
Good thing we have the farm then, huh?
So what's this tank for?
The harvester makes a... Oops. The harvester makes a byproduct called sludge, and that's what this tank is collecting, is sludge. Eventually, we will be constructing a facility which will have multiple boilers sealed off so that we can't get sick, because boilers will make you sick. And it will create sand, soul sand, clay, and one other item I can't think of.
Out of sludge?
All from sludge.
Oh, that doesn't sound that very useful.
Soul sand is nice.
Eh.
It may not be 100% useful right now, but it could be useful maybe in the space mod. I really don't know too much about the mod yet, and there's not too much on the internet that I've found.
Yeah. All right. What about water for these plants so they grow quicker?
I'm giving it more seeds. It doesn't actually require. It doesn't actually require water. Yeah, definitely gonna have to move this back. I'm gonna go ahead and move this back while we're here. I was prepared in case something happened.
Did you pick up my seeds I threw down?
Yes, I did.
Aw. Alright. Well, what's the next project that I can begin working on?
Those conveyor belts. You want to lay one down here? Now, with the conveyor belts, whichever way you're facing is whichever way they go. So, yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. That was good.
Oh. Sorry.
What it's going to do is that conveyor belt is going to push it onto here, and then that conveyor belt pushes it in here.
Ah, I see.
So
I
if
see.
we look at the seats, and if you look in our planner right now, it has dirt and a conveyor belt in it. But you see, when the seeds fall on it, it'll go into the item collector. And the cool thing about the conveyor belts is the items, you cannot pick up the items once they touch the conveyor belt.
It's getting dark. Why isn't it replanting? Oh, it's not getting power.
Apparently, our facilities must be experiencing some issues.
Ah, it's getting dark. Let's go. Sleepy. Betty bye.
I also forgot to put the upgrade into the harvester.
Oh, the metal or the chest upgrade?
No, the tin upgrade for the harvester to increase its radius, or its range, so it'll harvest the whole entire area.
Okay. How do I do that?
I have one in my hand. You already did it for the planter. It's the same concept.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, I understand why it's not replanting now.
What's that?
Well, two reasons. One was it has no power, and two is The upgrade fell out of it when I broke it.
Ooh, did you put it back?
Yes. Alright, what's going on with our engines here? They all overheated.
Haha. Breaking stuff. Let's see how our water pumps are doing over here. And of course they are overheated. Yay for overheating.
There we go. Now, our fancy pants little thing should be processing.
We need more coal.
There we go. Now it's all working.
Can you watch something else, babe? I'm sorry.
Alright, I want to actually catch this thing in action so that we can see it grab some wheat and watch it divide the stuff up. But it's going to take a little while. Unless... bone marrow! Until we get the fertilizer, we have to use bone marrow.
Alright. Let me throw this coal inside of one of the power things here. Alright, where are you at? Heading up to the farm?
Making bone marrow, and now I'm heading up to the farm. And fell down a hole.
Haha. That'll happen.
Alright, so it's nice and big. Yay. Oop, there it went.
Yay.
You didn't catch it grabbing and going through the item router.
I'm looking very intently at it. Ooh, everybody watching?
Now this thing goes in sequence. It'll go from block 1 and across, and then block...
It goes very fast. I hope you guys saw that. It goes very, very fast.
Yay, we now have some wheat, which means we're going to have food here soon.
Yay. So as you saw, it goes there.
And look, it replanted.
Mega exciting. So,
help keep some monsters away.
Yes, there's our basic wheat farm for right now. Eventually, it'll be much better. So, for easy farms, speaking of easy farms, I'm going to go make my melon farm. Before I forget. I forgot last episode, so we've been starving.
You can actually create this harvester to harvest your melons as they grow, and just put a chest behind it, and it'll throw all the melons in there.
Do you have the medium stone, or? Never mind, I found it. I remember.
I do not.
Pumpkin seeds.
You can turn a pumpkin into a watermelon. Would that produce more seeds for you?
No, it's exactly the same. Where's the seeds at?
Doesn't one watermelon give you 4 seeds?
1 seed. But where's the pumpkin at?
I don't know. Maybe outside.
Pumpkin, I miss you.
4 seeds.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go pumpkin hunting again. I bet you our little Awesome-o probably stole it and did something stupid with it. That's the way it usually goes. I think I see one right there. Yeah, that's a pumpkin.
Aw, our pet sheep ran away.
Aw, he was our mascot. Okay, so other than getting our melon farm, what is next on the agenda here?
Well, we need steak.
Yes, we do. So we need to get our cow grinder going on, huh?
That is correct.
We're gonna go on a Pokeball hunt. There's a melon.
Melon or
Pumpkin.
pumpkin? I really would like for us to get a porta spawner, which will allow us to pick up and move spawners.
My melon's not turning into melon
Do-
seeds.
Are you sure you're doing it right? You broke your footboard.
Yeah, I definitely have to turn it into pumpkin seeds. But you get
Why were
4
you not
seeds
able
per
to break?
pumpkin.
Were you not able to break the melon down into
You can't break it
its
into
little pieces? And
slices. Yep. Because the melon is made out of, what, nine slices?
you couldn't have put the melon block down and then punch it?
No.
Leave me alone, Mr. Slime.
Do you have more dirt on you?
I don't know. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'll just grab some dirt from the chest and all.
I have 8 dirt.
I'll just grab
So how often do you see a cow in the nether?
some. Are you in the nether?
I went into the nether because I wanted to get some nether quartz, which does not seem to make the pigment aggressive, thankfully. And there is a cow in the nether, just chilling.
Sweet.
He's mooing and the pigment are grunting. Nice. Lots of nether quartz. I like how the nether quartz looks in this mod pack. I'll show it to you when I get up there.
Okay.
Mr. Pigman, how are you today? You look awfully rotten this morning. Wonder how far a fortress is from where we're at in the nether.
Helps if I remember to make a hoe. Yay me.
Glowstone so far away. Well, they're not upset at me for breaking their netherrack either. Awesome.
Did you waste all of the bone meal?
Yes, I used all the bone meal. I did not waste. There may be more bones in another chest. I just took them out of one chest. We have stuff scattered everywhere. Check in the chest outside. I think there was some bones in the chest outside.
That's fine.
Also remember that the seeds in this version do not necessarily insta-grow with bone meal. They actually take a certain amount to grow. Like for that wheat, it took 2 bone meal per wheat to make it grow to full height.
Yeah, that's fine. So, what is next on the agenda so we can keep this movie train going?
Well, I'm going... Is it day now so I can come out of the nether?
It is definitely not. Let me do that right now. I forgot that you're in the nether.
There is now a slime in the nether. And he tried to jump on the cow.
It is day.
I want to show you how cool this nether quartz looks.
Okay. That's pretty awesome. That's weird. Way better than all the other ones. Ooh, shiny.
Much better building block than what we have in this house.
Our house totally looks like poo.
Hopefully we'll get my interior design friend on here soon.
Oops.
And he can go haywire.
So yeah, I thought you said using the minium stone on the cobblestone turns it into stone. Totally turns it into dirt.
Hit it on the dirt, and it probably changed the dirt to something else.
Sand.
Keep going.
Sand is the bottom of the line.
There.
That's classy.
I don't think anyone will notice. I mean, you can't notice that. It looks exactly like the rest of it.
It's our bling.
No, our bling is this on the wall right here. This is our bling.
Yeah. Say waste our gold on that whenever we got that mini-map on the top, right? It tells you anyways, right? Anyways, so what's next now that we got our farm functional-ish?
Well, we need to set up where we're going to have the cows.
Okay. Which involves...
They're not drawing power because there's nothing to harvest.
Exactly.
Yeah, we really need the cows. We really need the fertilizer to make this process instant.
Yeah, it's really slow right now because there's no water or anything.
Well, it's not because of the water. It's just really slow because the fertilizer, the industrial fertilizer, will turn it into full grown in one shot.
Yeah. So.
Hey.
What?
You dropped something. You might need your brain back.
I'm good.
All right, so let's look into what it's going to take to make the grinder, the rancher, and the breeder, along with the composter.
Wow.
And a sewer.
It's a lot of stuff. All right, so let's lick those things up real quick.
Let's start with the sewer, because that's going to be where we get the poop. Literally.
So sewer, we need lots of bricks, machine frames, because we're going to need how many? It makes 4 sewers. How many sewers do we need?
There's only 4 different types of animals. We are good at 4.
We only need 4 sewers? I thought that each pin needed multiple sewers.
With the tin upgrade, it will be able to get all the poo from all the animals with just one sewer.
Okay, sweet. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bricks. Shouldn't be too hard. If you want to cook up some clay.
Yep, let me find out where our clay went.
2 plastic sheets. 1 machine frame, and
actually,
a bucket.
We need to make a place to put that computer. There is a fun little game on that computer.
Uh-huh.
It is a text version of Minecraft. So you're using a computer to play Minecraft, and then you can use a computer in Minecraft to play Minecraft.
Ooh, on the text version, can I make a computer to play Minecraft so I can be playing multiple games of Minecraft on Minecraft?
I brought some presents with me.
That just trips me out that it freaking moves. Like, oh my gosh. It's like a lava lamp.
Put the computer on it.
Okay. The computer or the disk drive?
Computer. Put the computer here and the disk drive next to it.
On the left side?
Yep.
Right next to it or on the ground? Disk drive.
Right next to it. Look, it has a cursor. I am honestly very noob on the whole computer craft thing. So I have a lot of research to do. But we're gonna have turtles. I like turtles. Turtles sound fun.
I like turtles. Everyone remembers that bad video, huh?
I'm gonna go ahead and turn back on our quarry. You want to see how fast this thing runs with all the power we got now? Once I turn it back on, because it all overheated again because we're not using any power.
Where are you at?
Getting ready to turn on power back to the quarry. Alright, I whacked the engines. I did not turn on any of the steam engines.
They're all out of coal anyways.
And look at the just stream of stuff coming through. He is hauling Batoot. He's pretty far down. He's almost at bottom. He's hit gold.
Let's take out all of the junk and throw it in the ocean, never to be found again.
Hey, you made it into the old quarry hole. The reason why I put him out in the ocean is so that it is hardly noticeable that we have a big quarry hole. That way we don't destroy the terrain. But now that we have that phase conductive pipe, if you would like to replace the power lines here.
Where do you want me to put the phase conductor pipe? Just right in front of destroyed the gold pipe that's in front of it?
Nope, it has to have that gold pipe there.
Just like that?
Yep.
Okay,
Set the frequency. Make sure it says send and receive.
It is?
And set it on public.
Power.
The reason we're setting it to public is so that I have access to it, because when he lays it, if it's in private, only he can change it.
Maybe I should keep it private. It's mine.
Then all I have to do is break it and replace it, and then it'll be on private on me. But you can see this guy is now hauling Batoot. Now, we have all this power, and we're hardly using any of it. That's why our stuff keeps overheating. We need to work on power storage.
Yes, that we do. We were talking about that earlier. So what's the power storage? Seems how there's no bat box or anything of that fun stuff. MFSU, MFCU, any of that.
It is the redstone energy cell. Which is going to require us to have an induction furnace to make hardened glass.
Do you see? Redstone energy cell. We need to have we need to create the frame. To create the frame, we need hardened glass. To make hardened glass, we need, of course, a diamond. To make the energy diamond. The main thing is...
Something went boom!
Well, where is it sitting? But we need the induction smelter.
We had a boom!
Didn't hit me, whatever it was.
Come up to the farm.
Was it up there?
Yep.
Anything important?
Well, no, and I want to explain why nothing important went boom.
Oh, I see, I see.
I'm sure people were wondering why I made this ugly little line that pops out, and that's the reason why. If this was underground, there would have been a big old hole, and it could have destroyed some of the machines. So by leaving it up, it prevents it from exploding. I know there's a no gate, or there's an on and off gate, but I'm trying to find videos on how to use it, and basically what it'll do is it'll turn the line off once it gets to a certain power level and prevent it from exploding. But until I figure out how to use that, we're going to have a pipe sticking out of the ground so that it blows up the pipe instead of the ground.
Yes, I remember us talking about that inside of the second or third day. That, yeah, the gold pipe, you really should run them not underground. Because if they're underground, they blow up everything around them. If they're above ground, they literally just blow themselves up. They don't blow up adjoining things or anything. But underground, they really do blow stuff up. Okay, so keep that in mind whenever you're using golden pipes. Alright, we need to go to bed. So that way it's not a creeper next time that goes boom.
Yeah.
Scared me for a minute there.
And the reason it exploded this time and not previous times was because now the quarry is keeping those engines on full time. So it's pumping power even when the machines don't need it. So the lines eventually overload.
Yeah, so...
These ones over here also have a potential of overloading.
Bad skeleton. He died easy. Especially whenever the quarry hits its... Wow, there's a creeper in that water. Especially when the quarry hits bedrock and it stops. We have to be very, very careful. Hey, creeper. I like how you just, like, walk right by the creeper. You, like, punch him twice and just keep on ignoring him as he comes after me. Anyways.
Well, I had a wrench in my
as soon as this thing hits bedrock, it just... Can you kill that skelly? He's not attacking you, it's hitting me. As soon as this thing hits bedrock, the golden cables can explode because of, again, the power is going to build up, and it's not going to have anywhere to go. So we have to be very careful at that point. So, yeah, that's the fun of golden pipes.
And actually, I wonder, because the pumps can be run by power also. Actually, I don't need to do that way. I'm going to actually power this pump with this. So that our redstone engines can be used better somewhere else.
Yeah, they just kept on overheating there.
So once this thing says, hey, I need more power, it'll get power and process, like right now. It just got a line.
Yeah, but it doesn't really need power right now. What's the point of this little gate thing, though? It's kind of bugging me, not gonna lie.
This thing right here is going to be where the refinery is at. I'm going to put a pump, or not a pump, but a tank here. We're going to have a refinery, and then we're going to have another tank here with the refined fuel to go into our building here to fill in the combustion engines. And who knows, we might need the refined fuel for the spaceship.
A bunch of coal coming in. It's always a good thing, huh?
Yeah, hey, we got redstone. That means we're getting further down. Hopefully, in this big old chunk here, he finds a bunch of diamonds.
Show me the diamonds. Alright, so what's next there, boss?
Well, what do we want to do? Do we want the cow farm? Do you want to build another planter farm and start harvesting some trees?
The only thing about a cow farm is the leather would be kind of nice, so we could get enchanting going on. But I don't know. Tree farm's nice because we can use them for the stone to make stuff, so it's up to you. That's gonna blow up. See how it had build up like that already? Did everybody see how that, like, the blue was really building up really quick? That's how you know it's gonna blow up.
Sure, I mean, we'll just stand over here and watch it explode. I got more. You can see it building up.
It's going critical.
It'll turn red before it goes critical. It's funny.
Any day now.
It's going to be funny if one of these actually hit harvest ready, and that thing's just going to all of a sudden take all the energy that's stored up there. This is why gold is so much better than stone, because stone would have blown up a while ago. These can actually hold a lot of force.
Any day now. So, about that.
I'm going to vote for the cow farm because this is taking forever, and we really could use fertilizer.
This is taking forever. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do the cow farm, get the fertilizer underway, because I really want to start running off of poo power anyways.
Well, like I said, the biofuel is actually going to use half the seeds that we get out of here, the saplings we get out of the tree farms, carrots and potatoes if we find any, and once we make those farms.
You know, as soon as we walk away, this thing's going to blow.
I know. Basically, half of everything we get from our farms, except the poop. There we go. It went boom.
Nah, I just broke it. I'm tired
Or
of it.
did you break it?
Waste not, want not. Alright. Everyone got the idea. That's what it looks like when it blows up. Alright. Let's get to work on leveling out the cow farm. I'm going to grab the clay, cook up some bricks, and yeah. What was that?
Just checking what it did, if it got something that wasn't in its directory.
Just throws it. I know.
Yeah, because yellow doesn't have... Whoop, I got stuck. Because yellow doesn't have anything, it threw it to yellow. Alright, so I'm going to reroute the power later and make a cool little power thing in the middle here. But, let's see. We got our wheat farm. We're going to have a carrot farm, potato farm. So, as far as animal farms, we only need 5x5 areas. So we can go ahead and put our animal farms back here.
Okay.
Who wants to see a bunch of animal poo anyway?
Who doesn't?
Now, there's multiple different ways I've seen these done in videos. You can use a machine that'll sort baby cows out from grown-up cows and all that fun stuff. But I like just being able to flip a switch and watching them all die.
Why don't you like being able to sort them?
It's more, I mean, because it'll instant move them, you're only going to have 2 cows in the first area.
Yeah.
And so you're only going to have those 2 cows producing milk, only those 2 cows producing poop. Because all the babies are going to get moved into their own pen, and then they're going to grow up and get moved into the slaughter pen and just killed.
Yeah, so they don't produce as much waste. What, the family? They're sticky, remember? They're too sticky, they hurt us.
You know, another thing I was thinking of doing was making some roads.
Some what now?
Roads.
Roads? What kind of roads?
There is actually something in the Minecraft, the mod.
All of our magma engines start out of magma.
The redstone engine's probably overheated again.
Where are they at so I can break them and restart them? I know you said you hit them, I can't remember where.
Alright, let me go over there. I was clearing out our animal farm. Doo-be-doo-be-doo.
Loompa, loompa.
So they're down here.
Oops. I
I have 1 heart left.
was trying to axe the block beneath you, I'm sorry. I have my axe out, see?
I'm getting out of that hole before you kill me down there.
They're down there?
Yep. Just go down that 3 dirt blocks and you're there. Which I could actually power now from the magma engines here.
From what?
Keep the redstone engines. Don't put them back down there.
There's no power to get it initially started.
Yeah, sure there is.
Is it going?
No, I'm trying to figure out because if I put this gold pipe on, it'll connect to this engine, which does no good. We'll see.
Huh. There's power. Dang it. Careful. Don't fall.
There we go. Starting to pull up some lava now.
You made it weird, dog.
They're powering back up. There. Now they can keep their own pump powered.
Yeah, you gotta love it when they're self-sustaining. Alright, what was I doing? I don't even remember anymore. Let's go to sleep.
I'm digging up the area I'm going to put the farms. The 4 animal farms, anyway.
I was working on
I'm
making
hoping
the
you are
thing.
making the sewers.
Yes. I picked up the bricks. Do we have any more
There's a
plastic
fancy...
sheets, or did you use them all?
They were all used. I do have some raw
Plastic.
plastic on me to make more sheets, though.
Okay, can I have?
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm over by the farm. There you go.
Wow, you have a lot.
Yeah, I got prepared. I actually have more seeds
You
to
probably
throw
have the
this thing.
glass on you too, right?
I do not.
Where'd you put it? You usually always have the glass on you.
Well, if you can't find it, we probably need more.
'Cause, yeah, he uses tons of glass. Glass, glass, glass.
Trying to make this thing look nice. I'm so gonna die in the first little fall I have.
Just die and come back with life.
I'm not suicidal like Osmo.
Awesome does do that a lot, but he's still not here today. He's working on upgrading his internet. His speed is 1 megabyte per second, so yeah. He could use an upgrade. Alright, I have enough glass now. In case you guys can't tell, I forget stuff pretty quickly, so yeah, sorry about that.
I need a new shovel.
Yay, I have 4 sewers.
I'm
Alright,
gonna...
what else can I build now?
We are going to need tanks. Minimum 1 composter.
So tanks are extremely
make a diamond
basic.
shovel.
You saw the tanks up there that were gathering sludge. They're right there. They just stack on top of each other. They just require tons and tons of glass. Good thing the glass is still cooking, right? Man, I forgot to grab that coal. That was the whole reason why I went over there. get some more engines running to get more juice.
I made a diamond shovel.
Did you really? I'm gonna kill you.
Bring it on. I'll kill you with my diamond shovel.
Did you really make a diamond shovel again?
Again.
Did you? Yabu?
There is nothing better than a diamond shovel.
There's nothing
Ask anybody.
more of a waste. What, Boo? Yes.
You'll have to find me. Grr.
Grr. Grr. Alright, other than tanks, what it was that you said you needed?
We are going to need composter.
There's a composter. Yay. I think I made a few extra bricks. Let me grab the extra glass I have made so far. Need to grab some more gold. Pistons, some cobblestone, easy enough. Okay. Let's see if Nemo has the pistons on him, as always.
I do not.
Ooh, we're almost out of the pistons, huh?
Someone didn't make enough.
I'm scared you're gonna get them destroyed. I only made 12.
Hey, I only go swimming in lava once.
A day?
I found coal in our farm.
Bet you everyone's saying, how many times can you get this wrong? And I'm gonna say this every single time, don't worry. Yay, there's Phone Droid. He doesn't have C3 at this time. I'm gonna show him how to set it up, but not at this time. He's gonna help us out a little bit. He is a guest star person, so yeah, everyone say hi. Hi, Phone Droid. I guess I'll answer his call on Skype real quick. And tell him what C3 is, and see if I can get him set up on the basics. Hey, Phone Droid. Can you,
This episode's gonna be
install
an hour and a half long now.
a program? Don't attack me. We're recording right now. Can you install a program called C3 and then add me? My name on there is Wendonai, just like on Minecraft. And after adding me, I will tell you the password to join the channel through C3. Is that okay?
I'm looking for it right now.
Just Google it. It's a voice chat program.
Okay.
Because I'm recording right now. Okay?
Alrighty.
Alright. I just can't talk on Skype and record at the same time. I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
Can you believe he logs in and attacks me with his wooden stick? So what were you
Yes, I can
saying?
believe that.
Oh. What were you saying, Nemo?
We can actually end this because you might have to make this a part 1 and 2. This is almost an hour and a half long episode.
It hasn't been that long, has it? Well, I'm going to finish making this composter, and then we will end it for the evening on this note, okay?
Roger, Roger.
Almost done with my bricks. there is the composter. I don't have the sewer and the composter. Tomorrow, haha, Nemo died. Tomorrow, or the next episode, we will be showing you how to set up the sewer and the composter to turn poo into fertilizer so we can get that farm going and going very, very rapidly. Everyone, have a good night. This was Tekkit from the Pros with Nemo. Say bye, Nemo.
Adios.
And
I died, and the lag's probably gonna make me lose my stuff.
And Wind and I. And there's Cone Droid. He's not on C3 yet, but every now and then he'll be making an appearance. He works graveyard, so yeah, he doesn't get on until late. So everybody have a good night. Thanks a lot for watching us, and ciao.